What is going on, everybody? It's Roku here, and we're back with another informative gameplay commentary. And this is not on my usual account, as you can see by the name. This is on my lower elo Smurf. Not the lowest elo, but this is my lower elo account. This account's currently gold 2, I believe. I don't want to waste any of my summoner spells for this stupid ass fucking play. But yeah. This account is gold 2, and these players are probably platinum players. Low platinum, of course. So this game is pretty much me smurfing in plat and teaching you how to exploit the mistakes of platinum players. I know that Darius has like a 50% ban rate at this elo or something crazy like that, but like he has to flash for me. Alright. The riven flashed, and now she has to use teleport to get back to lane. Thank god the fizz actually helped me there. He lost a bunch of his health, but he definitely saved me from the Yasuo, because he would have killed me with a NATO. So good. Alright, so we're start off the lane with a kill, and though we're behind in CS and XP, we're gonna come back into this lane and she's gonna be level 2, so she's just gonna slow push a massive wave into her turret. But on the bright side, like, we have way more stats than her, so like after she pushes it in, she has to go back, which is the point where we can have a massive slow push and try to kill her. I used both of my summoner spells for the first blood, but it's fine. Luckily, the Yasuo already used his summoner spells down there, so you could not have flashed to me. I'll try to get these CS's without taking damage from her. Ready? Alright. We've successfully dodged her attempts to hurt us. That one minion was there to CS that. Alright, now she has to go back to base. Didn't get either of them, but that's fine. Now, I'm going to slow push this into her side of the lane, building up my mini wave. The Shaco is bot lane, but he's going to be going back, and in a minute or so he will be visible in top lane if he's just straight up beelining for a gank. But more likely is him going for the crab and then coming towards me if I'm pushed up to hero or whatever. He definitely will not have ignite though, which makes his gank a bit easier to deal with. The riven has lost quite a bit of experience here. She didn't pop up earlier, which is great. Just gonna keep CSing and keep on slow pushing. Now we have a cannon wave, so we can basically just like slow push and like deposit this wave onto her turret. Dang, I missed my Q, so she just kills me there. Alright, I won't die to her next time because I have Ghost. Like, you're just supposed to like land your Qs into the riven matchup. One thing to note about riven that I forgot there is that like it's kind of fucked up that this is the case, but somehow if your champion has a dash, like the minions just drop aggro instantly when you like attack. Like it happens with Fiora. It's the reason why like Fiora and shit are so broken in riven. Not broken, but they're so hard to deal with because they basically just ignore minion aggro when fighting. I should be able to kill her with my ghost here. have to be careful. She can get level 6 off these minions. Yeah, she's gearing to get level 6 and all in me. She wasted her ultimate. So once I get the minion wave pushing back into her, if she stays on the lane, she's just dead. She was just very impatient. Like, the riven lane is pretty much hitting your Qs and respecting her, like, power spikes. I'm gonna shove this ASAP. Alright, now we go back to lane and we buy a Ninja Tabi instead of Phage, because she basically went full damage and she's gonna go for the ER, Essence Reaver. So it's in our best interest to tank up as quickly as possible, which Ninja Tabi helps. And I forgot the HP actually. I'll put into this view so it's easier to see. But yeah, we got Tabi and we built the HP towards this instead of completing Phage. We have our ghost, and she has her flash in addition to me having our flash, because we remember from here both our flashes are on the same timer. If I can pick a good fight where I land a decent amount of stacks before major things happen, kind of like that. I can just kill her easily. She severely underestimated my damage. So, like, when I died to her there was a chance that she was actually a good player, but, like, it just seems as though that was a fluke, and she was just another Pislow. But yeah, because she teleported so early, she probably has it up, like, not now exactly, but she's gonna have it up soon, so it's better for me not to risk dying by hanging her here. Because, you know, we remember she killed us with R. Well, she didn't kill us, she wasted her R there, went back and killed her. So she has her R ultimate ability up now. I picked up a few attack speed because with Riven, basically, because of her like shit tons of stuns and shit, it's kind of like difficult to get attack speeds in when the Riven players experience, because what they're gonna try to do is like they're gonna Q into you or they're gonna W you and they're just gonna like stun your R attack mid auto and cancel it, right? So you want to stop this basically, not stop it, but like reduce how often this happens by having higher attack speed. Now keep in mind that like though she can stun you, she can't like stop the W auto attack or any of your abilities. That's the thing with Darius. So to basically kill a Riven, you have to time your W or your E preferred, but you have to use your E to like pull her during her third Q. But if that is not a possibility, and sometimes it isn't, you can just use your W. That way she can't escape from you and you can freely like use Ghost to just like kite around her and fuck her up. Thankfully, the Shaco is focusing on the bot side of the map. I didn't expect her to go in on me, which was like... What a fucking moron. There's really nothing. There's really nothing to commentate there except for like I saw through that. I saw that I could just easily just dispatch her, and I did. All right, we actually can't stick around here because she'll just run into us and kill us. I'm going to avoid this and look into the river for a plant. Yep, here it is. All right, we're back on full mana, and we're a little bit like a tiny bit behind on items. We're more so even actually. So like once I get my ghost back up, I can try to attempt to kill her. But, like remember during that fight we used our ultimate but she did not. So like basically if we fight without like properly avoiding her R, we're just gonna die. I'll take the cannon. Like, I'll take not being able to land the cannon. Yeah, she's just emailing too loud. Yeah. Basically what I did there was I made sure she stood away from the turret, and she did not get the plating gold. Pitiful. So yeah, she did not get the turret gold, but like I lost the cannon there, but like just think about it, turret is 160 gold and the cannon is like 70 goldish, I guess. I don't know exactly, but we'll see right now when I get this cannon, I guess. That was even worse for her because she actually teleported for that and she just wasted it. So yeah, that's 80 gold for 160, which is like, you know, I lose 80 and she loses 160, which, you know, you don't need to be a mathematician to understand how that's a fair, you know, that's a good trade-off. Our bot lane is inting, but our Fizz is doing well, so we can, like, somewhat count on him to take care of the Caitlyn. But I have to basically just, like, act as our solo frontline and take care of the Nautilus, the Yasuo, the Shaco, and the Riven. Mostly by myself, the Kayn could help, but, like, the thing is, though the Yasuo is inting, the danger here is that, like, with Nautilus having so many, like, knockups and shit, and just so much CC, Yasuo will just be useful in fights no matter what he does. Like, even if he is just like the dumbest, the worst player ever, he'll be useful just because the Nautilus can facilitate him so well. So, and of course kind of the Riven, but not that well. So yeah, we have that to look forward to. Now I would go back, I mean go up and farm here, but we have to remember that like she still has her ultimate. Like she still has her ultimate, so like we don't want to int here. Into the minions. I have my ultimate too, but I don't really have my summoner spells, so... And I just built damage instead of like tanking up further, so there's a good chance of us getting just one shot by her. Alright. Once I hit level 11, that's the difference between stats should be too massive. And the Kayn just invades with no prio. Does he actually get the kill? I somewhat expected him to die there, but like, I guess his form is too powerful for it to handle. Yeah, right now the Riven's just extremely weak. Our Pyke is AFK, but let's just hope that he gets back. I'm just checking whether I have, yeah, I have the chat enabled, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that like he's not tilted, because when like they got into argument and the AFK, like he might just not come back. And I'm not, like, looking forward to playing out a 4v5. Alright. That was excellent. The Yasuo getting a kill sucks, but we got the first blood turret. And we got enough gold for our Triforce and the Jorm's Fist. So... the Fizz is not coming? Okay. I'm gonna try to see if there are kills available here. Like, this is kind of like where low elo is the most stompable, right? Just look at this. Low elo players just fight. They just can't stop fighting, right? So, I'm gonna just try to be like very aggressive here, try to like pull up here or whatever. Yep, there we go. Let's see if the Yasuo is stupid. He is. Alright, I don't want to die to this Shaco, so I'm going to Q this. The Fizz is going to go out, okay. He's somewhat dependable, I guess. Alright, I'm just going to take this anyway, so that I can actually like get closer to Styrax. They might need help there. Alright, I queued the camp, and I have the HP to actually come in here and help. Alright. The Shaco doesn't seem to be going in. Okay, instead of just going back and, you know, selling my D-Blade, I'm just going to take one more wave and go back on a full Styrax gauge. So, like, keep in mind, right? Look, in laning phase, you have to get out with like a few kills ahead, or you don't have to stomp the lane as hard as they stomp this Caitlyn. But to basically carry games in lower elos as Darius, you have to get ahead in lane, take down the enemy turret, and then start like roaming basically and looking for fights with your summoner spells, right? Like the thing is, like, if your enemy champion is just like completely just AFK on the turret, just like CSing, which should not be like too possible unless they're like some hyper like some tank that just can like somewhat safely CS. Because otherwise, if it's anybody like that's 2 million, you can just dive them, but still. Alright. I don't know why my R did not reset there. It's kind of like a bug where like if you R and it just does not kill, it just doesn't reset. Like if you R but the target dies before you R, it does not reset. It's fine though. The Pike still has his ultimate. Yeah, we can go for this. I'm far too fed for them to kill right now. If the Pike can get a... Yeah, it's too late. They have the turret. She should bleed to death. I'm going to Q the Shackle to get the bleed. And yeah. So like that's what I'm talking about when like low elo players just can't help but stop, like they just can't help it. They just keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and that's what you want to exploit as a champion who's very good at early game fights. You get fed in lane, then you just go around this area and just start killing people. Alright, I'm just gonna go pick up another 300. The smart thing from Yasuo would have been to just go and try to get executed. And the Fizz actually missed his E. Okay. Alright, GA. Now, because I am the only hope, I'm not the only hope of our team, right? Like, we have other players on our team who are useful this game, okay? Like, if I was like just straight up 1v1 and like my whole team were like mouth breathers, and I'm not saying they aren't, but if this was the case, then I would have to go Gargo Stoneplate so I can actually tank harder in fights. But this like specific match, my team kind of have brains. So the smarter thing to do is to go for GA so that like I can actually afford to make some super risky plays. The Pike and the Karthus, despite being shit, work really well with me. The Shackle does not kill me here. He uses his R to stop me from getting the... He went into here. What? Where the fuck did he go? Okay. That does not matter. He might have gone over there. I mean, I got what I came here for, but at the cost of my ghost. And this Nautilus is just like I told you, this guy, these two have just stomped the spot lane so hard. And they're not playing champions, they're like, that snowball too hard. Like they snowball, but not that hard. So that's why they just don't expect how much damage I do. I'm just gonna go Death Stance, honestly. Like, Death Stance is the item you go when you're winning hard and you want to win even more, and this is the case. Another symptom of low elo players is their incredibly horrendous drafting. If you look at this team, it's like they're all AD and they're all auto attackers. So I'm going to get Randuin's after this item, which is good against Caitlyn, Yasuo in terms of crit. But like, you know, it should be good anyway. Alright, easy. They should not be doing this. Do this. Alright, now that the Karthus is here, we should have the damage to do the Baron. The Fizz. The Fizz should be zoning the Shaco. Alright, yep, there he is. Yeah, in lower elos you kind of have to like control your teammates like that, but you know, as a person who has played a lot of RTSs, I'm used to micromanaging units and shit. Anyway, so yeah, the Riven got a turret, but it's fine. We have Baron now, so the next, like, we can basically just like form up, go mid lane, and just if we win, if we win the team fight that's about to go down, we get inhibitor, turret, which should then like help us end the game straight up. Alright. I set this lane to like slowly push itself, and my back got interrupted because of Death Dance. Okay, let's get this. And excellent. Alright. Usually I have no expectations of my team, but they got some kills. And the Pike inted, but it's fine. We're waiting for this Drake is a complete waste of our Baron. I'm just gonna walk up to him and kill him. What is his movement speed? Okay. Didn't expect that much movement speed, but it's fine. If my team like were a bit quicker in terms of brain, but if they're a bit quicker, we would have like I missed my Q there. I just want to get a 1v9 play for the video. Alright. Now, in these kinds of situations, I would actually type out to my team. Like, if I was actually smurfing, or say if I were to boost. I mean, I'm not a booster. Okay, say if I, like, were to just, like, hypothetically was a booster, or I was just trying to, like, grind this account as high a winner as possible, I would type to my teammates and tell them exactly what to do. Like, hey, don't do this, don't do this. But I'm just going to use my pings, and, like, I don't know. I want to play the game and not do typing simulator. So, like, yeah, I'm just gonna rely on their intelligence, because most of the time when you're playing your solo queue games, you're not gonna like be like smurfing enough to the point where you can actually tell your teammates what to do, right? So yeah. Now, because our team focused on waiting around for this Drake, this game should have been over by now, or either we should have had infinite by now and we've like focusing the enemy like bot lane. But unfortunately, the game is a bit longer. The Riven got the kill on the king. I guess she's scaled enough to the point where she can do that though. But it's fine. The thing is, like, I'm super fed, but like you normally wouldn't want to be like this far out, like with no vision, alone. Yep, here's the goon squad. I'm gonna sit here and try to cheese a kill off of the enemy. And that's 2 easy kills. Now, okay guys, big tip, okay? When you're actually in situations like that, you want to like have sweeper. KS baby. Alright, when you're normally sitting in bushes like that, you want to have the sweeper. The red trinket that basically does vision. Tiny top div. Ugh. Yeah, this is just, like, it's honestly disgusting how fed I got, but, like, you can basically use the lessons I, like, told you throughout this video. Alright, so to round out the video, to like basically round out all the tips that I gave out in this video, basically, you want to know your matchups really well, know what champions do what, how you can beat them, you know. For me, like, though I died to Riven really early on, I did, like, basically, I was patient enough to know that, hey, you know, if she goes in on me in this moment, she's just gonna die. Like, knowing things like that. And, like, it's honestly all about just, like, knowing your matchups, right? So, knowing your matchups, try to win lane, right? Try to get, like, a kill or so ahead in lane. Try to take down the enemy turret. But if that's not possible, you can just, like, go roam and just, like, if you're fed as Darius, and it's, like, if you're level 9 or 10, just start killing shit, right? Like, in the mid-game, it's, like, use your summoner spells to get into these early fights and to just kill people. Because in lower elos, people just fight. They do nothing else, right? So, like, yeah, that's how you want to basically carry your games on plat. And as usual, I have to do the usual YouTuber things, right? So, like, comment, subscribe, you know, join my Discord, follow my Twitch, all that horse shit. So yeah, guys, it's been Roku, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.